Hey everyone, MTash here with a Destiny 2 exotic review. I know it's been a long time since you've heard me do one of those, but my goodness, did we start off with a juicy one. The Secant or Secant Filaments. These are insanely good. Unfortunately, they only work on the Voidwalker, so you gotta get the Voidwalker going if you want these bad boys to work, but when they do, chef's kiss, they shine. I think that this opens up multiple different builds, which I'll show you in a moment, but let's explain the base gameplay here. When using an empowered rift, you get Devour, which is insanely powerful, which we'll show you in a minute. Now, Devour has always been a staple of every Voidwalker's build, but now instead of wasting a grenade, you just get Devour on your rift. And with the new changes in Void 3.0, I would say that the class overall feels really good in PvE, and this takes it to almost stupid levels. It is very hard to die as long as you are using good weapons and placing your grenades properly, because the Devour lasts for so long that you can just swap between weapons, you have time to reload, you have all of this insane grenade recharge because of Devour, and you just kind of rotate through everything, and everything dies. The more enemies, the better. You actually want to get flooded. And so anything that has a lot of saturation, strikes, even the legendary campaign, anything where you are getting bombarded with enemies, you're going to be laughing. I'm thinking about the raid, and if there's any kind of beginning encounters where there's just wave after wave of enemy, this will be very good. But even if you're moving from room to room, this exotic gives you a lot of time to get that Devour going. You can run from one room to the next in that 10 or 11 seconds that it's charged up, or you just have your rift back by the time you get to the next room, so it really doesn't matter. The uptime on this is like 100%, which means it is a use and abuse exotic and one of the best I have used in a long time. I cannot stress enough how fun it is to run around dishing out void damage to everything you see. Look at this, we're getting started again, baby! Woo! The beauty of this exotic is you can use pretty much any weapon and you can play like a dumbass. That's all there is. You can play so silly, so stupid, and you'll always have Devour back by the time you need it, in my opinion. Yes, you don't have the healing well, which can have value, but if enemies are dead because you're killing them faster, if you're disrupting them, the ones that are rushing towards you, they're not as much of a threat. And if you can keep dishing out damage and you can keep on killing, you're going to be at full health the majority of the time. When using these boots, you don't really need to use Feed the Void. Now, this is pretty cool because killing enemies with Void abilities gives you Devour. So you can get it on your Nova Bomb, you can get it on your grenades, your melee. That is sweet. But you'll have Devour all the time with this. There's such a long duration on it. You can keep it going easily with kills from your weapon, your grenades, your super ability, that I honestly don't think it's that important for multiple ways to proc it. I had this before because I wanted to use Devour and I wanted to proc it some way, but these boots give you the ultimate easiest way to proc it. You can do it before the battle begins. You don't need a target around to proc it, and it gives you like the full 10-second duration right off the hop. So then you can run in, kill something, use your grenades, and you can use things like Chaos Accelerant to get more powerful grenades, which then lead to more kills, which give you Devour again and heal you and give you more grenades. So I really like the synergy of that. And then the Child of the Old Gods. This aspect is amazing because it actually weakens opponents, giving you more damage, but it gives you that grenade and the melee energy. So you can spam these abilities over and over and over again, keeping that Devour up. It feels great. And then you're getting kind of a 2-for-1. You know you're going to throw down the rift to get this, and then you're in the empowerment, and then you're devoured, right? So you're sending the little void buddy out. It's draining them, weakening them. You kill them. It's just the perfect combo, the perfect synergy. As for the fragments, if you want to min-max this thing, there's multiple ways you could do it. It depends on your playstyle. I like Echo of Remnants because I use the Vortex Grenade, I use the Vortex Nova Bomb, and it just lingers a little bit longer. I like that increased duration, especially with Chaos Accelerant. You can see here with the Vortex Grenade, increases the size and the duration. This thing lasts forever when you use this fragment, so that's my favorite. I've got the Echo of Exchange. Melee final blows give you grenade energy, so I can keep going and getting all those grenades back. And then this one here, void abilities cause targets to explode. That's more area of effect. If you really want to spam, there's another one here where your melee damaging targets with your grenades grants melee energy. You can do that and get some kind of combos going. But this one for me is my favorite overall. There's no negative stats on here. You get a little bit of intellect. It's pretty damn sweet overall. Another honorable mention is you can use your void grenades to weaken targets. And if you have the extended duration, that means you can weaken it for a long time. I would say if you're in a group and you want to be the person weakening the target, this is more valuable. I definitely see the value trying to burst down a boss, but you have to remember with debuffs, the more people on the team, the more valuable that debuff gets because more people can abuse it. If you handcuff your build so that you can get a debuff that you can only take advantage of for a few seconds, it's very different than handcuffing your build and then 5 other people are yeeting into a boss during that window, if that makes sense. So that's the way I view it. It's definitely good. You can use it in solo play, but I just have been using this one because it's a little bit more fun. You can also go all out with the Echo of Persistence if you want Devour to last longer, but this reduces your recovery, and honestly, I feel like I have Devour 24/7. I just don't see the point of extending it anymore. Now, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I don't know what this Disrupt Combatants is. I might be killing stuff too fast. I thought maybe it was going to cause the enemies to flinch, but I didn't really notice anything. So if you know what that is, let me know. I know there's the Disruption Break perk from back in the day, and when you would break their shields, you do more damage with kinetic weapons. So maybe it has something to do with that, but I didn't really notice a difference myself. Now, even with that being said, I think that these are a 10 out of 10 exotic, especially if you want to use and abuse grenades, Devour, healing, and the Warlock 3.0. It is an amazing exotic. It is very, very fun. It is a use and abuse exotic. You will almost always get value out of this thing. You can use it in PvP to be super greasy, before you enter an engagement. And I am a big fan overall. I would say that they are more a PvE thing than a PvP thing because Devour is cool if you can get it going and win that duel, but it only matters if you're chaining kill after kill after kill and being hyper aggressive. And yes, you get some energy back, but a healing rift will let you outplay opponents more often, in my opinion. Now, the Empowered Rift, that bonus damage, can help you win a duel. You can hold your ground with the Devour and the Empowered Rift. It definitely does work, but I'm not going to pretend like this is a top tier PvP exotic. There's things like the Ophidian aspect that I think are going to be better. There's, the Transverse of Steps. There's different exotics that are a little bit more focused for PvP that I would recommend over these. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye.